everybody saying Gen Z is gonna get drafted. Like, no, the fuck we're not. And you know why I know that? Because we're just gonna say no. Like, how are they gonna actually force us to get up and go to war? I have things to do nowadays. We have to work, be bisexual, eat hot chip, lie. And we're also like really mentally ill. I have like 6 of these. What makes you think I'm qualified to have a gun? Like,
I hate to say it, but he's right. Because just think about it. Majority of these very weak men, how would they act if they were forced to go in the military? You know, because I've seen a lot of comments like, oh, they're going to force you. You don't have an option. But think about it. These super emotional men, how would they act if they were forced to go to war? They probably wouldn't do much. And they don't have the capacity to even do much. Because life is at an all-time ease physically. You don't have to do much. Being obese, being overweight is okay. It's acceptable. It shouldn't be shamed. And this is what happens when you don't shame certain things, right? People encourage it because they're going to be the people that are out there that are obese, women that are out there sleeping around. They're going to promote what they're doing, right? Because everybody wants to be accepted. Everybody wants to spread what they believe in, what they are doing. So if these fat people keep spreading the word, body positivity, don't be fat phobic, don't be this, don't be that, and encouraging more people to be like that. And then when more people are having health issues, when more people are depressed, when more people aren't satisfied with their life at all, they're wondering why. They're wondering why they take all these medications and they're not happy. Because they never focused on their happiness. They focused on the mainstream, what feels good right now. That's gonna lead to you neglecting relationships. And I'm telling you, I've named it many times, all this stuff making men weak. And it just keeps on growing. I was on the live the other day. And they were saying how hard it is to get on OnlyFans and stuff like that. And I'm like, this stuff is literally promoted to kids. And they said, no, it's not. They kept telling me, no, it's not, no, it's not. They said, give me one example of pornography being promoted to kids. I said, Aiden Ross, Casa Nat, Speed, all these different YouTubers, all these different streamers that have younger following, and they know they have a younger following, and they go and get these OnlyFans women on stream and they're half naked and everybody knows they do OnlyFans. They might do something sexual during the stream.
Yo, this was like a scene. What the f? Look at myself a little bit. This is crazy.
They might turn around. Y'all know how they do, bro. So we can play like this isn't happening, but it is. And why do these women want to go on stream? To get attention, to get more subscribers to their OnlyFans. This stuff is getting promoted to kids, and this is gonna keep making men weak. This is gonna make men keep neglecting their relationships. Because we should shame sex work. You shouldn't want your daughter to grow up and be a street stroller. You shouldn't want your daughter to grow up and selling coochie. Because they people like, oh, if she grows up and as long as she's happy, but how many women are happy that are selling their coochie? Most of them women are traumatized. Oh, as long as you grow up and you're happy. I see a lot of these obese people and they look like they hate their life. Because everything's a struggle throughout the day. So we can play and act like, oh, as long as they're happy, but they're not gonna be happy. Chances are. And if they are happy, just imagine if they lost that weight. If she's happy selling her body, just imagine how happy she would when she wouldn't have to sell her body, when she could actually do some work that's actually providing some type of value to this world. Not just helping men bust a nut. When if she wasn't there, they would just watch another woman. But it's disgusting, man. They playing games out here, man. And I seen a study done on how a lot of this military is overweight. I don't know how accurate it is, but I seen a study said about 70% of military are overweight. Supposed to be the leaders. That's supposed to be our protection. It's sad, man. It's sad. They are spreading this poison and then they say it's good for you. And that's why I come out here and speak to y'all, man, because I've realized, man, I thought a lot of stuff was good for me. I thought pornography was good. Because if you go look it up, it says it's all good. They push that acceptance of being overweight. They push the acceptance of playing video games all day. They push the acceptance of drugs. Oh, it's not that bad. Smoking weed isn't that bad. Smoking isn't that bad. All this different stuff, they try to convince you it's not bad, but then when you go and do all that stuff, you overindulge in all that stuff, you end up unhappy. You end up feeling lonely. This is the most lonely generation ever. Because Gen Z been lied to. We've been lied to, bro. And it aggravates me because the main people that are unhappy with their life, main people that are depressed and stressed, they are the ones spreading their poison. They want to tell you how to live, but they're not happy themselves. If you're not happy, you should shut your mouth and listen. And stop spreading all that poison. Man, it's ridiculous, man. And a lot of times the hurt people, they're the loudest ones. You got guys like Adam22 and oh, if my daughter grows up and she wants to sell her body, that's cool. That's not cool. That's lame. And this is gonna lead to a lot of messed up kids, man. We not gonna know what's wrong from right. Because they shame people for having morals. They shame people for standing on their principle. They shame things that people used to be proud of. You used to be proud of a woman when she ain't sleep around. You used to be proud of a man when he was jacked and in shape and he took his discipline serious. Now it's shamed. Now you cocky if you in shape. Now you arrogant if you're in shape. Man, I done went in so many of these lives and because I got my shirt off, they try to say something about it. But then they got OnlyFans in their bio. You can go see her coochie. You can see her sticking something up her butt for $5 a month. But you say men aren't supposed to sexualize you. You sexualizing yourself. All these people confused. And a lot of these people, they don't have nothing going on in their life. So they trying to decide, am I gender fluid? Am I this? Am I that? Am I this? There's like 30 different things you could be. They're trying to confuse the youth. So yes, some things are shameful. And I'm saying, yes, everybody has their place, but it shouldn't be promoted. Every time I get on Netflix, I shouldn't be seeing sexual acts. It's all over the place, man. It's crazy. It's really crazy, man. And I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. It needs to stop. It needs to stop, man. And you need to start with you, man. Do things that are hard that will help you over time. I've been taking a cold shower every morning. I've been doing the hard stuff and getting it out the way because I know it's good for me. Hopping in that cold shower, it's hard, but I know it's good for me. But all these people just worried about feeling good all the time. All this cheap dopamine. That's going to lead to a long life. That's going to lead to a depressed life. I think this is what we're seeing, man. We're seeing a lot of people lost. We see a lot of people hop on antidepressants because they don't want to resolve the real issue. Life is supposed to be hard. You can't take a pill to make life easy. You shouldn't want life to be easy. And this is that bullshit they be telling people. This is the stuff they lie about. Who said life was supposed to be easy? Who said you never supposed to feel a little stressed? And that's the thing, man. Gen Z is lost. Gen Z is lost. And then you look at things like inflation. So it's harder to go buy a house nowadays, you know, and then you have women being men and you have men wanting life to be easy. Then you have women trying to compete with the men. Then you have men that don't even want to compete at all. You have men that go on MGTOW. You have men checking out of dating. You have men buying pocket coochies and sex dolls because they don't even want to get outside their comfort zone. And then we act like it's normal. I done got in so many of these lives, and if you just want to be part of hookup culture, just get a sex doll, just get a pocket coochie. And it's like, no, it's not about that. It's about the difficulty. It's about a man has to be something to lay with a lot of women. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. You can't be a below average man and get a whole bunch of women unless you paying. And I don't respect that either. Because that affects your mentality. That affects the way you look at women when you paying for it. When you putting your meat in a plastic doll, a rubber doll. Come on, man. We need to get real. We need to get real. This shit is out of control, man. Because life can be so beautiful. Life can be so great and beautiful, but we playing games. We don't want to put in the work. You don't want to self-improve. Then you don't deserve much out of life, and that's how it's going to be. Like I tell y'all all this time, don't be average. The average man is screwed. Because this mainstream media that's getting pushed, it's not good for you. They'll tell you it's good for you, but it's not good for you. Go ahead, hop on those antidepressants. Go ahead, be overweight. Go ahead, buy that sex doll. Your life is going to be pathetic. And you're going to know it deep down inside that you ain't living your best life. You're going to be on your deathbed regretting how you spent your life. You didn't want to put in the work. That's all I got for y'all today, man. You got to get on your grind, man. And there's not a lot of competition out here. And that's why I say if you just hit the gym, if you start working overtime, if you start educating yourself, you above 80% of men. Because most men in Gen Z, this younger generation is pathetic and they soft. And that's why I hardly have any friends, because it's hard for me to meet up a guy. He's not disciplined in anything. He don't even have no self-respect. He don't stand for nothing. He never keeps his word. That's why I have such a hard time finding a friend. Because these men are pathetic out here, and I'll tell you firsthand. A lot of these men don't stand for nothing. A lot of these men are lost. They don't have any purpose in life. They ready to check out. But I'm telling y'all, life can be beautiful, man. So put in the work, do what's hard. That's all I got, man. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe as well. I post a video every day through Monday through Friday. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.